All right, what's going on, everybody? Today, I wanted to make a little bit of a review / comparison video today for the new Adidas NMD R1s and the Adidas NMD R1 Primeknits. That being said, I got both of them in front of me here today. I spent a little more money than I should have on shoes for me to wear, but what do you do, right? So, first ones I kind of wanted to take a look at. These are ones that I actually wear to the gym. These are my new gym shoes here. So I've worn them a couple times, and these are just going to be the traditional non-Primeknits here. So these are a little bit cheaper. They retail about $130, and they only make them up to size 14. So typically I do wear a size 15. I know mostly always wear Nike, but these were a little bit different. I wanted to try them out. I had to go to the 14. So as far as sizing goes, these are good for people with wide feet. I did notice that as well. I have tried the Primeknit on as well, and these do appear, both shoes appear to be good for people with wide feet. Normally the reason I do have to go with the 15 on Nike, more or less, is because of the width. So these are really good as far as the width goes. One thing that did surprise me a little bit, I'm not some kind of shoe expert or guru here, but it was on the inside. If you do notice, right where you see Boost, right next to it, it is actually going to be those little white spots there. That's actually the sole of the shoe. So that really kind of surprised me. There's not really any liner in the shoe, per se, just that little black strip that kind of goes all the way up there. So it was a little bit interesting there. But they do a good job of nice detail on the back here. Say that's going to be a rubber patch. And the sides here, the swooshes did appear to be semi-reflective in certain light. At least I believe so anyway. As far as, the comfort, how comfortable the shoes are, just to the touch, they actually are. They do push in quite a bit there. They are pretty cushiony. I thought that they do fit very comfortably as well. I do wear a lot of the Adidas, the Jordan sandals. I did notice when I took these shoes off and went straight to sandals, the sandals did feel a lot more comfortable. So these do, as far as I can tell, provide quite a bit of support for the foot there. Not something quite, like I said, I do wear these to the gym. This isn't necessarily something I would do compound movements in. I probably wouldn't squat in these, or probably not any deadlifts, kind of things like that, as they are not very supportive, because it is going to be the mesh material on either shoe here. But the heel does provide enough cushion where you probably want a more firm push-off point, if that kind of makes sense there. But the other thing, too, that I wasn't aware of when I bought the shoe, I thought this, for whatever reason, I thought that these pieces on the side here, these, I don't even know what you'd call them. I thought these were going to be like some kind of rubber add-on, where that actually appears to be part of the sole. It's going to be that same material there. So just something to keep in mind there. Overall, though, I mean, these shoes do seem pretty durable. I do enjoy them. They definitely look good with about everything. So the primary reason I bought them there. But if you do notice as well, they're a little dirty on the bottom, but these are going to be white bottoms here. Whereas I'm going to grab my Primeknits here, push these guys off to the side. I do have the Primeknit right on over here. And so kind of a couple things right off the bat. These are just a lot nicer looking of a shoe as far as the refined look. Let me get the ones with the laces still tied. So this is what they look like, brand new out of the box there. I've never worn this shoe. This one does retail a little bit higher. I believe this one is right about, I believe it's $180. So about $50 more than the standard MMD there. As far as the bottoms go, I mean, we're still looking right about the same as far as the bottom goes. Still going to be the same exact support system, same exact cushion level, same way, again, kind of also with the bottom of the shoe. Now, if you do see on the inside here, it does look like it's white all the way through. And just like the standard NMD there, they do have just that little insole there. I'm not really sure what it's there for necessarily. It doesn't provide all that much grip. I guess it's just there. But these shoes, as you can see, the textured pattern is quite a bit different. So not only are they're still kind of mesh, but they're not straight mesh like the last ones here. It's still going to be kind of the same feel. Again, they're not all that supportive of a shoe, but they definitely get the job done. They're definitely look good, and they feel good on the treadmill and kind of wherever you're at there. The bottom here, these are not going to be white. They are kind of the standard rubber color. I mean, I'm not really sure what color, kind of like a cork or something like that. And then the outside, they do kind of do what Nike does a little bit. They do kind of have the sock outside here. It's not really that elastic, but it is definitely a lot different. If I bring the other shoe out here, it definitely is a lot different. Sorry, is a lot different there. If you can just see how they open as far as the mouths go. Also, that back flap is going to be different. The standard NMD here, it just says, what do we got on the back here? I'm not even sure. It looks like it says, I don't even know what it says on the back of this one. It says something weird. I don't know if it's English. But right on over here, this one, brand with 3 stripes. So it is a little bit different. There's actually colored print on this side where it's not on the other one here. So you can see the end angle there. And that does run down through the bottom here as well, where the other side does not have that black print. Like I said, they're almost exactly identical as far as shoes go. Obviously, there are the couple differences there. Just kind of give you a side by side, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at doing this. But as far as the colors go, everything, the bottom part's going to be the exact same color. Laces appear to be the same color, and just the mesh in general appears to be the same color. Obviously, they did release these in a couple different colorways, but these are just going to be your standard white ones there. And so, so that being said, I mean, all in all, I would recommend them as a fitness shoe. They have worn well on the treadmill. They do give enough support, or they give quite a bit of support, surprisingly, for how cushiony that the bottom of the shoe is. And I mean, I definitely would recommend them for the gym, for running. Probably just stay away from them on compound movements. Things we're going to be putting a lot of weight into the heel area there, as obviously with a lifting shoe, you're looking for a little bit more support than what these guys are going to offer. Also, due to the mesh on the outside there, I am a little worried that if you were, I would not ever like cut in these. I feel, especially since my foot is a little bit wider, that if I was to make a cutting movement in these shoes, that I'd blow my foot out the side. I've done that before, Nike Freeze as well. So, you know, just something that I'd probably stay away with if you're looking for a training shoe, so to speak, there.